What is retro? For some of you young whippersnappers, this is retro. For those of you that are a little bit closer to my age, something like this is what you would consider retro. But today, we're going to go about as retro as you could possibly go with Super Pong by Atari, model C140. Now, the only difference between this and the original model C100 is this has a couple of extra games selected with this switch here at the bottom. The other difference is the C100 is on eBay for right around $100, whereas Atari Super Pong is only about $20, and it has the exact same Pong game in it. So either save $80, you get 3 extra games, you tell me. I'm not so anal that I have to have the absolute earliest original version of systems. I'll just save the $80. Now, one of the first things you'll notice if you do pick one of these bad boys up is that the controls aren't quite what you would be used to from a modern day system. They're very, very precise. If you start cranking on them real hard, your paddles will simply just disappear off the screen. You have to use controlled, deliberate movements. Because this was designed by geeks for geeks, because there wasn't really a video game industry back then. The other thing to notice is that these units, in the bottom, you would open this up, and they run off of 4D batteries. They did not even come with a power adapter. However, the power adapter was optional, and Atari called it a battery eliminator, and it would plug into this jack here that actually looks like a headphone jack. But don't try plugging your headphones into it. Your on-off switch is here, and your reset button is here. And rather than pipe audio to your TV through the RF cable here, it actually has its own internal speaker, which after 35 years still sounds just like brand new. So it must be pretty good. So let's take a look at Super Pong, the newest and also oldest addition to the classic game vault, and also the only system in the vault that is older than I am. This is the screen you are presented with when you first power on your Pong unit, displaying the amazing color graphics capabilities of Pong, as many of its competitors at the time featured black and white graphics, and most of them didn't even have on-screen scoring. So we'll hit the Start Game button here, and this is actually kind of an inverse Pong, where rather than trying to bat the ball back to your opponent and score on, you're actually trying to allow the ball through the tiny little opening there in the middle of whatever that is supposed to be. Game 2, and the neat thing about this thing is that you can change games in the middle of your game and it doesn't affect your score. This is supposed to be a basketball game, but there's a glitch in it in that player 2 can completely block off any chance you have of scoring. So this one's kind of stupid. The third one, again, like I said, you can switch it right in the middle of a game and really throw off your opponent. This is Pong doubles. No, it's not 4-player, it is actually just 2-player, but each player controls 2 paddles, each one a different color. Again, showing off the color capabilities of Pong that a lot of its competitors did not have. The fourth and final game is the game we've all come to see. This is the original Pong, complete with its beeps and bloops and shaky paddles. But it's actually surprisingly fun to play with 2 people. Of course, if you're a loner like me, you practice by yourself, controlling each paddle, and you try and figure out which side of your brain is better at Pong. Now, so far, because they say your brain is reversed, the left side of my brain is beating the pants off the right side of my brain. Did I get that right? Yeah, the right side is winning, that's the left side of my brain. I don't know if that's the analytical side or creative side or whatever it means. I just know they're backwards. So there you have it, released in 1975. Again, this is the only game system in the vault that is older than I am, and that's pretty sad. As is playing Pong by yourself.